Jalek dong kan gerak yo. Jalek bejadol. Quan jalan balanyun maluk mundir jeng again kunyal konya dor wang ya jeng wole na jiru kubaliat bandir jeng long waliak bandun tay wondu la jiru atar bul jeng bowe kubar yang jeng paneru bul badang ayel jel ben kowi konya dor wole na jiru korbulut kan jeng jalan right toy when you lay wondu la jiru Korbulut panjang jalan wajib toy wek kule wondu na jiru biamam ajang alar wonu kurwan abidem ani di jengong poli daru jam wek kule wondu na jiru bitan mabur man jang ale ane puja toy ban pancarang ajang bialang yung padang ayel jel jiren tiang pandan ping dual bitan mabur man jang ale Ane puja tuai ban pancarang ngajeng jalan Dengut padang ayel jel jiren tiang kan di jiping wang Maro beriang bang pariang Ane puja tuai wer aku ko panjang dong jol Dengut padang ayel jel jiren tiang kan di jiping wang Peter akong manigarial Ane puja tuai ban aku ko panjang dong jol Padang ayel jel jiren tiang pandang tiping dual Mandona kong mamigarial Ane puja puiwet Pancarang asyeng bialang Begut padang ayel jel jiren tiang pandang tiping dual Nong si mendi jalek dong kan gerak yo Jalek bejadol jel kanyador kwanyatyan wonde na jiru kane maki elegen panichen wala kon koy tiden wana tiden yo men chola na kanyut padanga jel kanyador kwanyatyan wonde na jiru wan jalan malanyu malut wondiri chengager jel kanyador kwanyatyan wonde na jiru Ubaliet bandiri chengong walia.
Lebih pengen.
Ai piang ai.
Kada din ada din ni wana dam kidwan din dan garang din koi ka kudu kwe. Pai nada din yok jadi karang ake cika download karang juan den din karang elu na capa dang bagam din Johnson Jok dan loy ke cika trika.
Yeah, dia kok sometime aga tingin na chip kena ko take tau in a correct way.
Ini kila live already?
Yeah, to live asa.
Ah my god, okay.
To live asa maybe cha too late na 13 people a day montin. Lana ngora kan we cheer already.
Oh, kan share mo?
No, I can cheer le bu cheer but wo to live man. Wo denim we chit 13 people will die.
Let me open my Facebook tonight thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can get tau katin what a time. Always letting work chakatao loy ka jil chan what a time is again in house chan.
Okay. Una video when you download?
No video chiki real. They become difficult. I don't know why. So we can just use them nangade. Yeah. Yok that can I get yok that completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kade nyok while we are talking, we ngadlu represent with different platform. How can ngade go ben? While managing zaman baden ba jam ba introduction below. Taban kan ngade kecugot kan yene topic kadia ka ngwan ka kadia ka dit karet ka ching ngade ke gele chugo cha lo euro.
Okay.
So kana ke chiana kana lakin the first one is there. I had to play it. Let me put it here. Chan book introduction book yen. Yeah, kana in the first one. So let me welcome you to bala thing with a topic bakalu research na do download. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we took below Damantuil. I see someone is called Alfred. I do already till we join. So you are welcome, Alfred. You are welcome to the training. Yen taban topic is there. أنا بتكلم عربي. We نحن خدنا topic هناك عشان كل زول يعرف. طبعا لو أقدر ميديا سكت كتير وما في بعض let me mute this guy. طبعا لو أقدر ميديا سكت كتير في بعض Alfred, can you mute yourself, Alfred? Okay, jalai. Ini cuman betul device. So lo padang lo ma jalai manau fi ajat inu gadin je sudan ma fi zor bi jalai sakit kila sambala kunin dek collecting the ideas zai ma into the show fina contain topic number 1 and now number 2 lagat 4 and I welcome you all. Ana barahab bekum into nas al wasl wasal wa nas al biju baden balga video la maninte ده our topic اللي خدناه فوق عشان نيجي ناقد منه أو يتكلم عنه. So I welcome chairman of Padang community diaspora, Comrade Wilson Tanakur. You are welcome. I will give you the introduction of the topic. If you finish in one topic, number 1, I will put number 3 and 4. They are still down here. So welcome, Comrade, and go ahead while I'm looking for these presentations.
All right. I welcome all of you guys. Those who are watching us, you can share the video. Welcome to Jeng Padang Media. Today we came late because of his schedule, Jama. That's why you did not see us. His schedule become tight. But tonight we are coming here to share some opinion with you guys. Like you see, the topic are running under there. Respond to the Shulukson and Daughter calling Jiang Fadang Malaysia in Jiang Fadang Malaysia is a problem in Malakal. Number two, Shulukson in the social media saying Jiang people are calling for a UN GOC to be handed over to the government. They are four sections, and those people we are going to play their voice later, so you guys can hear it. Whom are we talking about it? We're supposed to download them in a studio, but I think we have a technical problem. But we will play the audio, not the picture, and you may recognize some of those boys who are speaking there. So tonight we are going to respond those things. It's been over 2 weeks they are talking. And we all aware that things were come down. We were looking for peace, but it seemed like our brothers in Afrinal, they are not really, they don't want to give peace a chance. And this is one of the problems we want to highlight. And so that's why we are here today. I think I will start with some audio tapes because they are not being downloaded in the social media. I mean, in a studio. So I will stop here, Comrade Koch. Let me check those videos. If you did not find them, let me go back and check them.
Yeah, you can go ahead and you can try to send them to me for a different platform. I will see them here, and while you are sharing them, you can just play audio. We can listen, and then after that, we can, people can come and analyze. I will not video. I'm looking at it. Yeah, while Wilson is looking for that audio, Tarfu ya Jama.
It's my citizen to you as the three man, young Misha, Governor Budok, and Salva Kiir cannot be trusted.
Are you listening, Okoch?
Yeah, it's very clear. Loud. Yeah, it's good.
Yakwana Denga can meet the UN in 1986 freedom. 1986. Kalamu Kamal Banari Tanga, Itang was created in 1986, Itang camp. Few months later, it was filled up by Denga. Then Itang became small, then UN created Benidorm. And then that was 1987. Benidorm was filled up by Denga. And then they moved to Dima in 1988, created by UN again. All those three places, Itang, Benidorm, Dima, were occupied by none other than Denga. The last camp that was created full of Denga is Kakuma 1992. South Sudan became an independent country on July 9, 2011. Ukuma Lagafi Junuba Lelo Ukuma da Denga. Denga is a beneficiary of that government. But as we're speaking now, Denga is still living under the protection of UN in Kakuma since 1992. I'm making my case to United Nations to not make a mistake against Chuluk and Nuer and other tribes that are seeking protection against some terrorist government. Denga must be warned and Denga must be told if they forgotten that Kakuma is still active today since 1992. Why should Denga is still living under UN protection in Kakuma when the terrorist government in South Sudan belong to them? Ukuma Fijinuba Lelo Ukuma da Denga. Le Denga lisa fi Kakuma minni denu tiziin lari yomalele de. Le Denga wade rija Junuf. Denga al-Malian fi Duna de Kula fi Canada or fi Australia or fi Egypt or fi Sudan, fi Ethiopia, fi Uganda, fi Kenya. USA, the cool document, cool with the UN. Denga the cool they live under UN. A population that Denga in South Sudan is 2.5 million. That means 1.5 million of Denga live under UN. A population that Denga in South Sudan is 3.5 million. That means 3 million of Denga live under UN. That your Malay fi Warab Belatan as Al-Bakir UN got few. Citizens of Warab is still under protection of the UN, under relief. They're still taking food, medicine from UN. Ila Denga, where will they get the mouth to talk about Chiluk and Nuer and the protection of the UN for University of Malakal and for Juba, those who are the survival of killing, useless killing with Al-Bakir from 2009 when they killed Chuluk and now they are innocent Chuluk, and 2013 when they killed Nuer in 2013 in Juba. Those people who live under UN protection in Juba and in Malakal, they fear Salva Kiir government, they fear Salva Kiir terrorist regime, and they will never go nowhere. We're here to tell UN that if UN
I think it's clear now. You can go ahead with your analysis, and then we will play another part. Yeah, because we understand what he's talking about.
We will declare UN in Punjab. We will declare UN as a government of Denga. Nano Denga, as we speak now, since 1992, they still live in Kakuma. I wanted the Denga from this place. Share the video, guys. Share the video, guys. We have to stop this Denga nonsensical. We have to stop.
Anyway, I will
We
stop.
have to stop this Denga nonsensical again, our people.
I will stop here, guys, and let me go back to my.
Send them to me for a different platform. I will see them here now.
I don't see the comments here. I don't know why, but yes, you see the comment, Jama. This is one person, and then we will play the Edward later. These people, they've been calling for really too much. It's a long video. It's like 1 hour and a half. And they are calling Jiang Padang as the problem. They are calling that Jiang is the one who calling the UN to hand over the POC to the government of South Sudan, which is not true. And sometimes, Jama, when the Dinka just keep quiet and there are one tribe, especially the Shuluk, if you see them from almost 5 years now, they are the people who've been preaching against the Dinka for no reason. Being Edward, being Emmanuel, being this boy just appeared this year. And this boy, by the way, he was with the Dinka. From North Dakota, he was with the Dinka Pada, who had been welcomed as a son of the Upper Nile. The same thing, he went to New York. He's sitting now with people are very close with him in New York. The people of Jiang Padang, not leave alone the other Jiang. But this guy has been calling that Wulong had to wage a war to capture Rang, to capture Mulut, to capture what and what. We may say, okay, these are the Facebook talking. But it's not a Facebook talking. These people, you see those who watching the Edward show yesterday, it's the same crying out emotionally, cursing Dinka and doing all these things. What I want to respond to my brothers, calling of the UN to be hand over. UN hand over to the government of South Sudan is not called by the Dinka, for your information. I don't know where you get this. It is UN ran out of their budget since last year, and I believe they want to get away of it. So I don't know why you twist it to become a Dinka thing. Dinka have no power as a tribe to tell to UN that hand over to the government. I don't think that is not true. Yeah, Jamal, we need to be frank. We South Sudanese. You went far. You say that your Kitgwang can capture Mulut, can capture that. But what we don't know, I don't know if you guys can call back home As we speak, we, the Jiang Padang, are still holding shul in Molut, in Rang, and inside Malakal. Where in the world you call the war when your own people are living with these people that you call them an enemy? I don't think that is the right mind. And I am telling to my Shiluk uncle and father, these people, if they are speaking on your behalf as the Shiluk tribe, you guys need to let us know. Otherwise, if they are speaking to themselves, then you need to stop them. Calling Jiang Padang militia is the problem in Malakal. We are not the problem. Who have militia? Shiluk have 10,000 as we speak. And they attacked Mulut as we speak. There are still Babur in Mulut river shore. Who did that? It is Wulan. Shiluk who attacked us. We never attacked them. And now you come to the social media with the emotional crying always about Denga do that, Denga do that. Please, I'm telling the Shiluk to stop their son. If they speak on behalf of, look, think about it. As we speak, there are thousands of the Rang that he want to attack. There are still a couple of hundred in Mulut where it was attacked. There are Shiluk there, and there are Shiluk in Malakal. And I am warning you, we are now at peace. We are not at war. And calling Dinka name every day. Padang militia does that while you are the most criminal who attack the Padang with weapon, with the South Sudan government weapon. You try to destroy Mulut. So today, we as Jiang Padang or Jiang in general can speak, talking about Jiang being stay in the UN for a couple of years. Jiang is benefiting the UN. Of course, Jiang are very clever people. When we knew that we call Arab is our enemy, we don't want to be with Arab. We moved to Ethiopia. Majority of them came, like you say, whether Pingetu came or Itang came, they were full with the Dinka to go and arm themselves. Dinka, they did not went there to say something, except we who were kids who were in Bilpam, Bongo, Pingetu. But the rest of the Dinka, they were the fighters. They go there to arm themselves and come back home. Why? Because we know it's our enemy. The Arab were our enemy. But now, if you think you are not safe in Malakal, you are not safe in Bor, you are not safe in wherever you want to, just move out, like we did. It's not a complaining. Of course, yeah, there are some Dinka still in the camp right now. Those who want to stay, they want to stay. But what I want to tell you, you guys need to stop attacking Padang and stop calling that you will attack the Jiang Padang territory 24/7. You are going to harm your own people who are living with Jiang Padang. And you will be responsible for that. You guys are making the same mistake Nuer did last time. In 2013, 12-13. Oh, Jiang big large, oh, Jiang big winning, oh, Jiang big kept. While they are not perfect. What happened when they tricked the government in 2013? That's what you should want to do again? I don't think so. And you guys went there as cursing people like you are the only God children who born to be having a power to curse other people. Who are you to curse people? To be died or to be dead and that? No. But tonight we Jiang Padang say that we are for peace. If we want to be in Upper Nile as one people, you guys need to stop your rhetoric. Stop mentioning our city. Stop mentioning our the army that are protecting Jiang Padang against the Shuluk. Because you went so far, you have been crying emotionally like a woman. Why you don't bring a text? Why are you crying all the time? Try it. But what I'm telling you, you don't attack people while you are not even feeding yourself. We are still feeding some of you now in Rang Mulut, in my own town, that were attacked by Shiluk son, by Ulan. As we speak, there are Shiluk there. But if the Shuluk who got some distraction here, distraction in the West, speaking on behalf of Shuluk, why you want to put another Shuluk in the harm way? Because your word, there are crazy people like you, they can pick it up. Especially you, Ukoin, you, Edward. We called you last time to come and debate. The issue of the land or issue of Malakal will not be solved by power or by fighting. Padang told you, come with your document. We will go to the court when things calm down. Because we knew that when you come to the East Bank, you did not come by force. You come as our brother-in-law, you come as our father-in-law, you come as job opportunity in the East Bank. We know the history. But we don't want to fight. We told you time and time. We even call our name last time, oh, people married in the came in. Yes, these are the people who were fighting the Arab. That's why we have a country today. Because when Dinka say we want to do it, we will do it for a generation. And I think we make it. We can be proud of it. You say that the Dinka cannot rebel against the SPLA. Anybody want to rebel, they will kill. You mentioned some of those Dinka who were killed, including George Thor and all this. Of course, the one that you found, when you are a founder of something, you will be proud of it. This South Sudan we have today is caused Dinka a lot of the good leaders, including their top leader, John Garang. They are not alive today. They pay a big price. So by threatening the Dinka 24/7, and we know that nowadays you, the Shiluk, are the betrayer in abusing the Dinka 24/7 until the Dinka become people well known that they are not good people in South Sudan. What are you going to get out of it? Last time we told you, have your own estate, go to Pashoda. I think I will stop here. I can go to another topic later. I don't know, but I just want to tell those guys need to stop. And I am calling to the Shiluk elders that these people, if they are speak on behalf of you, then let us know. If they are speak on their own way, because the way they are speaking, they have been heard of from here to Rang to Molu that they are, they are wishing them to attack them. People are listening. But what kind of mind that you calling the town that your own people, maybe not, they are not your mother, but they are the same Shiluk living there. And you are still waging war. For what? You've been your big mouths with Jing Padang militia, while the Shiluk alone have 10,000, including Baburat Bitarakuma, Uloin Sarakode, Wasila Bitarakuma Mao. The Kalam Bible Bugul, Zol Bitkalam Bisib El Gage for you, without a Kalam for El Gage for you and a Hubitao. They are Kalam Lassi. In the million militia are terrorized people, and you don't want to talk about it. So we are warning you, instead of warning the entire, you are calling entire Dinka, and not the entire Dinka have problem with you. Maybe Jengpada. You complaining that, like the Edward, a lot of complaining, the Shola has not been employed in the oil company or oil field. Where in the world you will bring the terrorists who want to terrorize? Into Mashia the Shindu Baburu, the Raptumunu, and Galin to Yani Kamsik Man and Just. Where in the world it of the Gib Mujrim, there Amalek Muskela and Amalek employment. The Napsu fi old bit up, to bed bit up. We are warning you. But stop calling Jim Padang Malaysia in Malakal are the problem. We are not the problem. We never attack anybody. Manina can guide him to watch. 2015, 16, 17. What happened? We fight with the few Dinka who were in the POC. We killed one of the top guys from Attack, the musician guy. Then the Dinka were evacuated out from the POC. Now, itu bergul fi Malaysia, They'll not Malaysia. They'll awlat padang. They want to defend their people, whom were threatened by the Agulek. They cannot go nowhere until the Agulek is disarmed. There is nowhere we're going. And Jiang Padang is calling also, since you are refusing the UN request, Gali Bakulukum into Bijibigayel Finar, Suk, the Biu Ajat Fidagal Town, the Lail into Barja, to came with a UN, they read the Lakba the Galden as Denga. Ashan Mata Amalena accused every day, and then the only way Jiang Padang are saying that POC need to be moved to Pashoda, to the West Bank. Had to be moved to West Bank. Accusation, you are killing yourself, later you will blame Jiang Padang. Like the people who have been killed in Malakal. Some of them were killed by Agulek. But to stop all this nonsense, Jiang Padang is calling the UN to move out the so-called POC in Malakal. Why you sit there if you are not safe? What do you want? Go to your Shiluk land in the West Bank and stay there. Period. Take the kulium for social media, emotional calling. For what? To attack the family fighting Dinga? No. But I will stop here. Let me play another guy. If you want to comment before I go to another guy.
Yeah, thank you, Ben William. I think I'm a bit kalam. Sorry, sorry, Dam will drop. I'm welcoming him. I want to comment another but the hotel Kilmacho Kidobadan Nedigia Wilson. You can play another video. My comment is this: you know, Nena Sanina Fisalam, Unina can amna Padang or amna Upper Nile, Nina Fikfis. Ninata Salam, we are trying to be together with our brother Shalom in Malakal. So Haja another Mugulu, Lamanabi Kun fi Salam, Yana Nina another Gadi for the Aspara Ziana with that. Mamum Kaninu Nabla Tani Nekalam Nasa Shanhom Ichako Tani. Almem Alhada Mugulu. في Pacific في ناس كده واحد اسمه بقول لك في ولا تشوف دي 4 نفر يا بيعملوا لايف شو لكن الزول اللي ما فاهم القصه او سياده بتاع الجنوب ده يا بيجي بتكلم بكلام الهيتريك الكلام هو بيتكلم هم يفهموا ليه دينجا في يونس في زول بكون في يونس هو لايف بتاعه وحياه بتاعه كويس I don't think so عشان كده انا بقول زول اللي بيعمل فريد لهيتريك عشان نادي كره بعضه زي ما اقول لك بتكلم يوم انا قال لي يا اخي هنا روين ده بدنا نمسكه يوم واحد ونخليه يمشي وراه وحاجات زي ده كله بقول له هيت سبيك. المهم انا ما بتكلم كثير انا بدي اخوي الصغير ده موسى لود I will give you the chance to come and express yourself about this topic bring the idea the topic that انا قاعد نتكلم فوق ده. So I welcome you. I can read the comment to Khoto. We will maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and then we will go to another one. Lamin then another part that they'll get to watch. So when the kulu zole ina, maybe fursa yani fi. Nina gari kalam salam da how can we will maintain this peace among us? Yani man shirya baad be karahiya. Nina shunna malakan karab ke bumala tane karab ke. So I welcome you, Musa, and you take the forum before we go for the next one.
Okay, thank you so much for the program. It is really very wonderful topic, and I appreciate it. The problem is let me say, we generalists Sudanese, we have taken a social media the wrong way. Someone lacks something to do, then he start posting nonsense. Why I said so? Like those guys posting videos, they are not here. They never know what is going on in South Sudan. They have not been here to watch live on what is going on. They just take rumors and start posting. So with this, these are analysis. We don't call them realities. We know all what is the problem facing South Sudan all, and it is almost to come to an end. There is no need again of posting videos, talking a lot. We know the situation of South Sudan, and I think the government is working hard on it. I think the situation is almost coming down. Let me say, like the video that guy posted is not rare. He was complaining about the Dinka are hosting the country at the powers. But the reason is he is supposed to ask himself why the Dinkas are also at the camp. That's the point. He has to ask himself. He's supposed to ask himself why the Dinkas are also in the camp. What's the reason? He has to know the difference. That Dinkas are not the only people holding the army of South Sudan. South Sudan is for all of us. Instead of accusing others people, the country is for all of us. The problem with Dinka is they have that feelings that this country is our country. It belongs to us. We can't leave it to anyone. That's the first priority. You yourself, as a citizen of this country, you have to put a hope in yourself that no matter how situation we are, we need to hold it. We must face all the situation and we solve all the problem here instead of running outside and start talking shit. So that's not good at all. So we need to bring that hope and that faith that this country belongs to us. No one is going to hold it, and no one should solve our problem unless we ourselves to solve all this. Instead of running to UNs, I can say UNs are the victims of this country problem because I watch live. I know what is going on between UN and my soldier in this country. I know what UN have done all this time, Ralph. I know what is going on between UN and the government. No, the problem, no one have powers. We are supposed to say UN must go out from this country, but that's not the case. But we are here to settle our problem. Instead of going out and talk about UN is supposed to be hosting our country, no, that is impossible. Let us have faith in this country. Let us have hope. We have resources. We have everything. We need to calm down, have faith, and believe in yourself that this country will develop in some years coming. And it's almost coming. Let us not take that hope that we have fight last time and still these guys in the bush. All these leaders, their time is almost, let me say so, their time is almost coming. We are going to have new leaders. And this country is going to settle. We have a lot of resources. We are a rich country, I can say. So my message to them is that we need to claim, we need to use social media in a proper way, not for analysis. No, like wrong analysis, it is not possible. Let us talk something that can make sense in the country, something that can help the country. Instead of going outside talking about Dinka, you yourself, you lose hope. Those who are talking about Dinkas, they lose hope in this country, I can say so. Because if you have hope, you cannot talk about Dinka are the one hosting this country. You have to bring out that face that I want to develop this country. I want to do something with this country. That they will know me. After they know you, then they will know your tribe. And your tribe name is up. That's the first priority you need to put in your brain. So guys, that's my message, and you guys need to put that on forward. Use the social media at the correct way, not just a wrong analysis. someone ate at his own home and start laying down, start posting nonsense. That is not good. I can call them nonsense because you are not here, you are not watching what is going on, and you are just outside there uh, posting videos talking against Dinka, talking against Nuer. No, this country belongs to all of us. It is not for Dinka. If I can ask, is some of those guys like Wane and the rest, a lot of people, are they Dinka? They are not, but they have that hope that this country belongs to them. That's why they are there. Why not you, who is saying Dinka are the one hosting? What is your problem? Why don't you become like the others? Anyway, I should like to thank you about this topic, and it is really nothing to talk about it because they don't know what they are doing. They lack hope. I can say
Okay.
it so. Thank you for the program. I would like to stop there.
Thank you, young man, Moses Lut. I think, man, you have a talent. You talk like a spokesman of government, Makwelwe. You touch things, and you are almost you know, your tone is close to Makwelwe. Maybe in the long run, you will be a future leader. You know, because when you are talking about something, you know, it really makes sense. That's why I'm laughing. And all your comments are on his place. The guy we are talking about him is now with us now live here. He joined, but he did not come to the studio, but he's watching us. And if he's watching us, what we are saying, inter el media bigger is strong even than Sudan TV. Lano, if you are fueling the flame, achanita de karak na linat batak fi malaka fi malut fi rang fi wen fi kalam batak da ya gulat fi social media ya ko inta bril inta ma fi haja balgat lakin al innocent people al gadin barra nak de akhuna al kalam da, if I am not mistaken, it look like it's in Makuran center with these things that I see back on his back, or that is a curtain, I don't know. So we have to be careful. Then another garden to media and they you know, we have to be careful about what we are going to say. You know, Ashankida, thank you so much in the Tonga Malay. And Wilton, you can go ahead.
Thank you. I thank you, gentlemen, our young brother. You know, we are here, social media. There are people going to use it negatively, and there are people who want to use it positively. What pisses up us when one tribe always talking about another tribe while we are at peace, it's something need to be addressed. Even though we came late, we were about to call people to address this. It's something been going on from Facebook now. Is we went to the so-called something clubhouse, and the government we have now, people need to tell themselves the truth. It's not a government of Dinka. Me as a Dinkawi who is not in the government, I will not accept that code because I knew that 550 MP, they all came from different tribes, from different states, from different counties. We have 5 vice presidents. 2 of them are Nuer, 2 of them are Dinka, 1 of them is Bari from Equatoria. You go to 10 states, the entire African region, there is no Dinka government. Unity State is governed by Nuer. African State is governed by Shuluk. Jonglei State is governed by Nuer. The 4th state of the Equatoria, the all governors are Equatoria son and daughter. Except maybe in Barkazal region where you will get 3 states where up with Dinka, and then because of all those states are pure Dinka, where up Lake State, and then northern Barkazal, and the western Barkazal. So why we the Dinka allow people to play card on us, the innocent Dinka, while we know that this government is benefit everyone? And those who are feeling this, to be honest with you, these are the people from Aprina, specifically the Shuluk tribe. It's been 5 years crying on the social media and feeding the world with the wrong information about Dinka. Grab land, this, that, Dinka kill this. No. You are the criminal who took the Babur, Meshedu Demertu city bitai, Munu, the Munamun. Fidenga Mashishal, Nero, Manatu, so what we are saying here, calling about Padang militia is a problem in Malakal, while you have your own militia, which is attacking Padang in 2016, is a hypocrite. It's not. Calling entire Dinka is the one who calling for UN. Where did Dinka get the power to call UN? Dinka is not a government. It's a tribe like any tribe. The government we have today in South Sudan is the government of the SPLM. It's not a government of Dinka. This is called SPLM government. But if you are misleading the world with the wrong information, it's not good. But what pisses us off, on top of that, you guys are calling to attack Malut, to attack Lang, to attack whatever, while your people are still now as we speak. A couple of thousand Chuluk are in Rang. And this boy has been allowed to speak always. Do you think the Dinka don't have crazy people like him? So we are warning you to stop. Stop those business. And I'm going to play another video. But if you still, maybe 10 minutes, you can hear what we are talking about. Because Nina Maja in Henebus, but we are sorry because we did not download them over there. Let me check this guy out.
خدوا في ظهرك يقول لك يا اخي انت ورينا مع السلاح ده وين؟ شغل ده عملوا للنسوان عملوا للرجال حتى مستشفى بتاع ملكال ده كان شاهد. انا من الناس وكده انا من الناس اللي عملوا كومبير يا جماعه ما ممكن الكلام ده ما ممكن بس وكده برغم من هو يعني جاب منذ يا شيف وستاف بتاع الجيش لكن شو كان بيشتغل ابناء بتاع دينك داخل الجيش لا دول جاكورو ده خطط بتاعه وياي بيقول رش وياي وات جوينج اون القاعد يصل ده شنو ويا يستاب بدأ يتحرك وده السبب اللي خلى ابناء بتاع الشلة ويا في 2010 يضغط في مناطق في الانتخابات ويا ده ما كان جاي من الخلق انتوا لازم عشان كده مرات في ناس ما بيعرفوا التاريخ انا خليت اقول انه ويا ده سقط لشنو؟ هو شنو؟ داروا لما كانوا يعملوا تشريع لابناء الشلة والحركه والجيش الشعبي.
Are you guys listening, right?
Yeah, we are hearing. But there is some noise background there.
يكون عملوا في مناطق بتاع جنوب السودان جنوب دي كانت مرة دي 2005 nobody care ما في زول يتكلم ما في زول يتكلم 2005 2006 nobody ما في زول يتحدث عن الاهانه اللي تم للشعب ما في زول يتكلم اننا يتكلمنا ناس توجد ناس وقع المناطق دي كلهم دقوا الناس دقوهم وحرقوهم بالنار في بلاستيك بتاع بلاستيك في ظهرهم وكلام الكثير في النهايه الناس زي what happened السلاح الجماعه من المناطق بتاعتنا بتاع الشرق جورجياتور مناطق بتاعت نوير ناصر جابوا مشوا لكن ما مشوا كثير هناك لانه برا كان بيجي في مقاومه جابوا السلاح وشالوا جورجياتور شال السلاح وكمل اعطاه مشوا وزعوا لاهله دي حقيقه تاريخيه دي حاجه انا كنت شاهد ويتنس كنت قاعد ملكات انا ما في زول حكى لي والناس اللي قاعده شاهد لايف فيديو they know انه this is what happening وده السياسه لانه ما ممكن ما انت كجيش لو الجيش الشعبي ده كان جيش فعلا من خلق جايين من استراتيجيه يقول الشعبي كان جنوب السودان ما ممكن تجمع السلاح من قبيله وتستهدفهم تجرب بالسلاح وتودي السلاح لاهلك عشان يجي السلاح في المستقبل نتيجه للنزاعات بتاع الحدود والخلافات ما بين المواطنين. الحاجه العمل الغيار بتاع الجيش الشعبي كويس؟ الشعبي ناس كوره انا اقول لكم الناس مشوا لعبها كده من كده كيف يا جماعه عشان الناس القاعدين سودان الناس الدارين ينسوا من ابناء شرق عشان انتم مصالحكم انتم ولا انت والعمك قاعد في بقى والي ده ابن منطقتك وانت بقيت تشتغل ضد مواطنين الناس المساكين وابرياء يا انت يا زلمه
ويلسون كده ممكن توقف بخلي اخونا الصغير اللي انا طبعا انترنت في الجنوب ده بكون سم تايم طبعا خليه يعمل اناليسيس
انترنت صعبان
بدايه بتاع المشكله.
ما شفتوا عمل دروب.
اسمعوا كلامي كويس. المشكله ما بقي في ده. المشكله وصل لعدم ملكان للمثقفين. وصل لعدم ملكان وتم اتهام ابناء بتاع شلو قالوا ديل ناس
your internet اللي ينزل لي لو وان راوند كويس.
وكلام الكثير وينتقلوا الناس اللي انتقلوا الجيش الشعبي. الناس اللي مشوا قالوا وين؟ لما الناس ادوا اللي انتقلوا وينتقلوا عمي ولا نوشن عمي ده لما انتقلوا عمي ده يا جماعه يمكن قاعد تقريبا 8 ولا 9 شهور قاعدين المعتقل كان بتاع جورجياتور في what do you call it لو في زول يذكرني قاعدين في اطار انا بس اطار مع طرف البحر في منطقه بتاع اطار الناس الرئاسه بتاع جورجياتور الناس بيرجعوا الرئاسه بتاع جورجياتور and ايوه يس لورد دكتور رودول يا جماعه مع عميانا اقول له هو الشيخ ده ومصطفى قاول الناس يا جماعه كانوا الشعب يتقلوا انه ده المتهمين قالوا يا ما اعرف شنو لا مقول وكلام كثير يا امي ده وقتها اقول له ده زول تاجر ساكت زول سواق بتاع تراك وزول شغال شغله الناس اللي اتهموهم والدكتور دول يتقلوا ونحن بنشكر ربنا في النهايه ما قتلوا الناس اللي تنسوا التاريخ ده الناس اللي تنسى التاريخ ده منو كان السبب ناس دول ناس قولوا نقول كذا الناس يا جماعه وتاني في زول الناس مش يتقلوا وكانوا في اطار هنا في الرئاسه بتاعت ما يتقلوا ما ودوا اي محل استهدفوا من ملكان ما انا المسج انا سمعت المسج بتاع كير بس انا الناس اللي كانوا قاعدين الخطاب بتاع كير كان خطاب احباطي لابناء قبيله تشلو عشان كده الليله وقدام المب والقيادات من ابناء تشلو واللي متون كان واقف بجانب واللي متون وياي وكده الناس كلهم كانوا قاعدين عشان كده لما نيجي زول الليله ده يجي يقول انه شركاوي انه انا ماشي نعمل إذا احتفال يوم كده لكن شغل بتاع عدم الضمير شغل بتاع سلفاكير الفتنه بتاع سلفاكير القاعد يكرز الكراهيه البدي ميليشيات سلاح يستهدفوا الشغل ده الفتنه بتاع سلفاكير لو سلفاكير فاير انه كان داير شلو بيعتبروا ناس مواطنين بتاعوا في جنوب السودان وزارة سلفا ده كان ممكن يحل المشكله الموجوده بين المواطنين في عليب سلفا ده انا متاكد يا جماعه انا قاعد اقول لكم انا قاعد اتاثر سلفا ده لو قرر انه ده يحل المشكله الموجوده في ملكال ده يحله ما هو السلطه سلفا كير هو السلطه سلفا كير هو السلطه لكن لانه سلفا ما داري يعالج الكلام ده ليه؟ لانه لسه داري يخلق عدم استقرار في جنوب السودان بين المواطنين الناس اللي قاعده تتكلم عن سلفاكير ده تكرم سلفاكير خليني اقول لكم انا داير اذكركم مواقف مؤلم
المهم انا بوقف على كده عشان عجله طويل وانا بقول لاولاد دينجا ديل طبعا الزول اللي بيتكلم ده sometimes بقول ده voice of people but to me it's not a voice of people it's voice of Shuluk and he blocked all entire Dinka people because he know he's a scare guy. When you see somebody talking like that with emotional, he don't want to pay the real people to debate with him because he has a big mouth and a lot of the Dinka, they can watch their show, they cannot come on, he cannot call them. Now there is the one liar that he say, Nugal Fishi look at Mulele Disam or later. Disam bita 2009 or 2010. I think it started in 2007. It started with the Launwer, Ubur, Dinka Pitabur, Shalasila Pitao, Utani Jafi Fiapernal Hene. It started in Hum Shuluk, Maban Udinka. The same Monday with all. It's not about Shuluk. Kalam de Kedip, and Bugulagita Dul Kadap. Launwer, Ukidamule, the same lemon fish circle Katir, not smart folk. The same thing, Dingapur were disarmed. They were the first people disarmed. That's why the Murle were been bothering them after the gun were taken. It was not Shuluk disarmed. It was the entire South Sudan were being disarmed, especially Upper Nile. The white. Kalam bita Georgia Tor female kalaminu kalam kamara kide. Atar gal de belet bitao, lama kol kan muludi nak, shunu. kalam de ni mam ne kalam bu kushum sakit ni na nas kubar prove to people in a way that people will accept it. This is your land. For into Shuptu, we show you the two people, especially you Dinka. Those who are betraying Dinka around the world, they are at Shulu. Can better mean Zolisum Manuel was shot down 2 years ago because can be kadab bitkalaminu alam bita SPLA ma alam kide uku saraku shunu. Laman yal sukar bita Dinka ya jab him down. Kalam bita alam de where were you? Elalala manina guiding fi dunia de kulu bishaba according to your geographical, according to your ideological. Kan wad be mala kushumu be dinka. Nafsu bit lelisumu Teresa de nafsu. She called Dinka we are animal. For what reason? We don't know. Fakalam nina dairin gulu. Anas fi salam. No into shuluk ma dairin salam. Gul kalam de la akuma. Ashani wudikum kingdom into dairin de. Amshi fi pashoda betaku. Into good to gal Dinka yao mashile UN. Dinka ma indu power to go to UN. And gal yaha UN silim الكيمات لحكومة جنوب كلام ده كذب أنا بقول لكم ده كذب أنتوا أرجع من سنة الفات but you I think you are aware Edward لكن الأخونا اسمه أقول لك ده ما aware with what is going on. UN is ran out of budget. He want to hand over the entire so-called POC لحكومة جنوب السودان. أنا UN بيشوف ريك مشا جا the other parties, they are in the country. So now you guys can take care of yourself. Azo Lisa Bukov, Galmaderi Jabara. Kalam de Mabe Jabaro, Indu Hak, you're good. Lakin Mataji in it to live for Gulgal de Dinga Yoga. La Nimabak Bel Kalam Zeda. But then accusing the Jing Padang, specifically militia, but a Jing Padang, while the Shuluk have 10,000 under Johnson Wulong, and they attacked the Dinka towns before. Kalam de hypocrisy. Because inta bitkalam fi milita bitana standing while you are arming up. Kalam de mabeji. Is there yaqul lek ma amelelew disam ma fi peace fi Afrina la jamaa ma nakadib nafusna. Kalam el behel Afrina are two things. You should need to be given your own West Bank and go and rule yourself. Kalam into beamul jo hina into nas democratic kushunu de kalam de kadib sak. You are under king. The king rule or dictator rule. Is into kanas democracy. Le into madarin taxer kalam bita king bitakum de. They bagagabel fi Junub Sudan. They cannot be ruled by king because it's a dictator. Lakin hene fi social media into biji baglif kanas inu nad monozamin windu. King bitakum de we know how it come. It's not elected. Very Pacific, maybe 3 families that can sharing that power. Why you guys don't speak out of it? To be with kalam bita Junub Sudan, ga kanasinu wai, ushunu nazgal mufumi, they could have sacked. But stop calling Jing Padang militia while the Ulong is still at the threat. Have 10,000 Shuluk pure. On top of that, Jing Padang Bugulshinu, if you are not safe in Malakal, we are calling for UN to move the UN POC to Pashoda. Ashan into nas baktul nafuzum baden digital la bazugal de Padang ya katal nas la. Ashan ma fi dialogue nas maderin wadar nafuzu be awam bil awanta. Not biji be gayel fi town fi nahar musawan biji be amul shay nas bi amul matamat ushunu lama niji saa sita nas machine fi UN. Bugul fi denga directul nas kalam de ya jama ma saya jinubin kalanu kunnas wadin. Denga baktul nas fi Malakal. How many thousand Shuluk guide fil manatak bitapada? Firang, we have a couple of thousand firang. Fi malut el darabul ulon lisa fi babur fi tarabal bahar de. Indan a couple of hundred Shuluk as we speak. Lakini too, you are calling for war like you will attack Galkir Guang people. They have to attack مسك oil field وشنو oil field نوير ما قدروا ليبلون شنو ده نوير اللي هو اللي بيقول عندهم power they did not make it. فأنا بقول لنا إدوارد ولد اسمه بقول لك by the real name is Ukon. We know the guy who can manage Padang, Akal fi buyut ta Padang fi Akil, from North Dakota fi America here to New York where he is now. We were treating him as our cousin. He now is turned out to be cursing people. And war between Padang and Shiluk, Kalamde ma be solved by war. To be honest, not by war. Because Padang knew that when you came to the East Bank, to Majain ka invader. No, you were not come by force. Panina manugul tape, lo inta Majai by force, why you want to take people land by force? Kalamde mabiji. Padang bigul jiba warak bitakum ونمشي في كود بتاع انترناشونال ولا نمشي اي كود هسه انتوا بتلبوا دور بقول جي ده سلفاكير يعمل سلفاكير حاجه ده عملوا من 82 while سلفاكير لسه ما مر كلام بتاع لاند من 81 82 حاجه ده مكتوب في اوراق فالناس يكون ناس واضحين يتكلم حاجات كلام لاند بتاع لاند انتوا بتقول في لاند بتاعكم شالوا ده it's not going to be taken by force عشان عندكم لاند بس عشان جبر يا امسكم the same شريط يا جنوبين الناس ما بعرفين كريسه from Matar في East Bank all the way to Rang هم في برا تاني في قطارتا ولا تونجا من برا تاني لحد قطارتا رang في مال اسمه وتكونا ده المال بتاع شلوك أنينا we have big land لكن وكد جاي هنا ده في ملكال عشان because ملكال was a city most of the job opportunity are in East Bank. Why? Jalaba and Burtanin, they need people who have resource. By then, the Dinka, indum Zraat, indum Habagar Vitao. So they started building around. They built Malut, they built Malaka. And there were a lot of booming economically. I know Padang Mana Butamashaki. And any investor need male few piece. But at time, it will not develop like the East Bank of the Dinka. And that's why they immigrate, they come to this side. And it is very clear in our history, they came three ways. The first group come as in-law, that we married their daughter, they will come and Dinka Zaman, Nazabuna del, Yandufa Bata Nazabui del, Nas Kwaisin. Nitabrijib Nasiba, Kutasiki Togo. Fijamba. Lakin women Amulshun, Ashana Shuluk Zay and Yak. They don't want to sit with people. They will come and create another building within the same Melnesabude. We go me amul name. Be some shuluk. They group allow Jai can accept. Al group al tani. The job opportunity in the East Bank. Ashan kan fi shukul katir. Group nim der talada. These are the people who rebel against the king rules. To Arifin king but Ashuk in the rule very restricted. And Nas Alkan, they don't want you kill somebody from the West Bank, you come here, like you come to another country. That's how if you are across the river Nile, then the king rule cannot apply in the Dinka land. That's why a lot of the majority of them ran away from the king rule, coming to the East Bank. And now they found themselves to be in city. They love to sit in a city where they did not build it. Lokan nas indum to build city, indum mahalat kwes, indum kodok, indum kaka tijaria, indum watakona. Why they don't build them and make it look like the East Bank city? Daniel, you will cobra doing. Daniel. For what we are saying tonight here, there is a lot of call from Shuluk, son and daughter, betraying Dinka that it is the Dinka who called the UN, the all UN POC to be handed over to the government. And this what we are saying is not true. Dinka have no power. Dinka are not the government. UN has ran out of budget since last year. They want to hand over and the peace come. Riek Machar is there, Taban Dinka is there, Munu is there. If you are not safe, why the Nuer are still in a Bull town? In a UNOP, in his POC. If they are not safe, why they don't move to the Nuer land? The same في POC في وين في 100% is a Nuer. That POC has a hand over to the government right now, as we speak. Is under the governor of the Mointville. Lakin the question and nothing في Malakal, if they don't want to come out, hale nusale. Lakin mata jita lifu doran ugal fi Malaysia bitati shunu fi Malaysia while your 10,000 militia are still holding gun threatening to Jiang Pada. Kalam da mabaji. You have to be disarmed first for people to realize. And Jiang Padang are calling you, move the POC. We are calling UN. POC within Malakal have to be moved to West Bank, to Shilluk land, for peace to prevail in Africa. Because Jamadil, they have a very bad hatred where we cannot handle them this time. Like now you are calling war, you will attack Malut, you will attack Ngrang, while Fishiluk guiding mana. And there is no wala chicken bitadinka to West Bank bitakumne. Demu awole the tanis mude bugulgal panaru awu the ruling state bamul genocide for. Kalam de is record. For we are calling for the Junubin who seeing Dinka as a problem. It's not a Dinka. The government of the South Sudan is the government of the SPLM. Period. It is not a government of the Dinka. And I am warning the Shilluk people. We are under peace right now. And there was a peace that we were being negotiated here in the US. And what did you do? Some of the Shilluk, they refused. And Padang are talking now with the Nuer to go ahead and see what are the problems and then make the peace come. But you Shilluk refuse that if the issue of the land is not to be discussed, we are not going to talk with Jiang Padang. Taib. Ma kalam li akuma Junub ya jamaa aduna walaya bitana zayma, you are proud to be under your king. During 32 states, you were given a state called Pashura, pure 100% Shilluk. Stop calling our town to be attacked. Enough when Ulon attacked Malut's town. And enough, we are under peace right now. And this time around, I don't think it will be good for you if you attempt anything. But we are telling you, move to the West Bank. Mafinat mungkin iji amul tijariya fi daytime, biseri shay bitaw, yamul makulat bitaw, ushunu bar sa sita barja hina. De kalam de gal you are not safe. Padang bugul ya jamaah ta'ala bar, buyutum yawde, agud. Lakin kalam Padang bugula sede, you are not a land ownership, but you are welcome to stay in the lot or the watanad you own them. You stay. And you know very well that you have been given your mark Alfi Baratani this year under Riek Machar and the current government. Malakal is left as a capital city of the Upper Nile. And we can still prove it to people. Fi me part of fish, be worried de Malakal de Montak betamun. Fi document. We don't need to fight. Halinem Shikot. We want to give a chance to another generation. We don't want to be at war calling other one tribe. So I will stop here, Daniel. I saw you came, Malaysia, Jama, and these are the topic running under that. Official Dariji, you let them come.
Thank you, Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. I will welcome Brother Matektek. Before I go ahead, I think I will leave soon for some reason. Matektek, congratulations. In Italy, when we are welcoming your son, you know, to Padang platform here. You know, post one which is we are reaching every year. So I could get a so Mabrook. Welcome, Daniel. Yen I will lead the forum. Lana de Dang Lagati Koran. You guys, we are preaching the peace, not a war. And people should understand. We are not saying that Nadi Kuno, you know, Kalina Namchin Shakalau Nabgade, not Edward, or Wilder Kalam Zema Kalam Lakin, message Tai Lem Homan, Kalom Yafam. Social media da abubuwa men TV ta jiru surano gutu gibe lo ana sa gurlo ya na no kada amchu amulo kida wala kida bana fazo u kida ana malta chuno na wokto nas, you know, achan kida na people should be careful on social media here. So matakta kana the forum mema I will leave. I don't know what time we just make it 2 hours. We pass 2 hours now, which is you know.
No, we did not pass 2 hours. It's 1 hour and 12 minutes.
1 hour and 12 minutes.
Okay, why you said 2 hours here indeed? Now,
50 minutes left together, and then we will go.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Anna Badigia Wilson, or I will join you to Kalasa Chokol Bataida, and I will come Raja if you still here.
Okay.
So go ahead, Mataka.
No, I mentioned but well topic yen chi Wilson and gotten yen chidwan and it's topic bardo ko when chi jama ya dang wo ko ju jan ya ko ti wan you know ran chid yen and then gar we gal ko ja Johnson would learn objective then different would learn ran lane anu yen is fighting for lane then chi nyai. Okay. Lakin garwidwal fighting for IO position lano kok big ran chiriok machar bigi yene position yen jam garwidwal about. So quite and chi ben jam ko ane quite jeno nga ka we ke better lano yene ran lwel talfa chi dik riok machar chi dik ko nga en dik pi Sudan. Ran bi yo pi Sudan ran lo ko len ko ran ko yani no reason che mane yen jamok tan chuluk yen de allegation chik bel we la na ngi ko nen chuluk ne jam de yigen ulun ja to is about the land taban che ko ku ko UN wan one me chuk ping wan le che ko ba gam under the under the government of South Sudan.
Okay, Daniel, let me respond to this guy comment. Yeah, yeah, it's not about us. It's about you can come in. You can read the topic there. They are underlined. So anybody who want to come and say something, please come in. The link is there. I don't know whether you don't see Daniel. You can still send him.
Yeah, link I lo share already. Link I lo share already. Pa yigrana ban alo vi link ting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah. So hold on. Kalloirot any Wilson and Chiron mute. Kalloirot biag the allegation will chulu can I keep a talk taban? Something continuing. But then go away young na padang, a copy kai lui very careful lana kegman. And then to look I kill will look ulling in Iran, yen ben kay Iran peered about the right of chuluk. Johnson will learn enough here to ride. I mean, Johnson will learn enough here to ride with I shuluk. Walakin gar wigwell, yen up here to ride, Kirk or Nua. Chatting. fa ke ko rin ka objective din different pa chulu ke ngore ka jam ken angore ka ngat yi gar wi dolino miak le ke la ben ka len wane yene len malakal ma re ko tin man alwe la ba dong nam chulu ki wan ki we ke pin wan mina mina de malakal wona yene mina de OPC ele ko be gam bi ataba lok lekin asa enin Wilson ku joka ti ke chulu no ne ma pa de ne kwa already is there Quarter lock, we already know. We will be a problem and it can be the dispute again. Fi land or long. You can walk out here, Japan. But yen aja kuja the topic chik by being in lano depend on social media kira la Louis pass by chala ping and ke yen be kwelana already yen problem malakala Louis could dispute a lot. Lakin ke yen la bati
Let
yen
me,
and in Wilson.
I will play if you did not listen before.
Ai pa yen to the lawyer no can.
I will hold on.
Yeah.
Would they generalize the UN?
Again, our people. The Toria must be won. Governor Ubudong must be won. That Dangal God Fika Kuma Minu in everything. Fikem Vika Kuma, refugee camp Kenya. Woman Magarin Fijino. Ukuma the God Fijino, but let Ukuma the Danga. Dangal, this is a for the Chulu Malta UN. Ila Chulu Manuel, and Dangal Katalu, Ukuma the Danga Katalu, Yauda Chilu Bara for UN. Kalamna Magun. Their responsibility, Batana, to warn UN. UN, must be warned. That UN is for protection. UN is for protection. Or anyone who's looking for protection must be protected by UN. Dema Musule da Salvakir, Dema Musule da Yang Machar, Dema Musule da Governor Obudo. UN, Salvakir, and Governor Obudo of Panal said must be warned that those people who are living in refugee camp from other tribes, their enemy number one is Salva Kiir government. Therefore, they will never go back to Salva Kiir. We don't trust Salva Kiir. We don't trust Yang Machar. We don't trust Governor Obudo. UN was created by an entire world nation to protect those who are looking for protection. Tribe that you know who they need protection against Salva Kiir. Salva Kiir is a terrorist and is still active, genociding our people day and night. Therefore, Yang Machar and Salva Kiir and Governor Obudo cannot be trusted. Then, in 1987, women make a decade to 1986, Queencom, which I'm one. Ladi Yomalelo, how many years from 1986 you do the best? Then I'll got a film push and go with it, don't to even talk about UN capability. All those education. English the then I got education at UN. English the then I got a Columbia let it cool at UN. Then the cool look under UN. Egypt. The Sudan.
How long any boys can?
No, but Abu Wakab was a defeat for 1 minute.
Okay.
Citizenship
green card I-94 UN. And if you don't believe me, check your citizenship.
Radical Jong, okay, you can look at it.
Your guy for green card. Your guy for citizenship. Why? Because it's still under the United Nations protection. You try to fool other people, but you will never fool people like us. We know your history from the beginning to the end. Check your green card. I then call the guy for Canada, the guy for USA, the guy for Australia. Check your I-94. Check your I-94. It's a citizen of USA. You are not a citizen of Canada. You are not a citizen of Australia. You are a naturalized citizen.
And we'll give then we will go back to topic.
في خلال الفترة اللي فاتت في خلال الفترة عشان أوريكم وثيقة سلفاكير قبل لا ترجع something wrong with this country. أساس بتقتنع تخش مكتب بتاع أمباسادور موسى في خارجية أنت صار بتقتنع إنك خشيت مكتب بتاع الإنسان إنك أنت خشيت مكتب بتاع انت خشيت انت مشيت مكتب بتاع مثقف حقيقي لما تخش مكتب بتاع امباسل موسى اللي كان مميز بين شو كاودن وراه خدمه بتاعه كسفير كان مصالح بتاعهم ده كان ود امك ود جيتك ود اخوك وما قادر يشتغل للمواطنين هذا كيف ما هو يرحمك الموسس الشاعر الموسس المثقف انا بتمنى ما قاعد يشكي هذا اللايف ولو في زول قاعد هنا ده خلي ما يشاهد لايف عشان يعرف الناس اللي قاعدين يجوا فوق في جوبا دي نفني بينجي انا زي ما انا قلت قبل شويه هو سلفه ده موطنين قاعدين في يونس تكون لهم حمايه يا جماعه الناس ده لسه بالليل ما بمشوا ملكان ميليشيات بتاعك قاعد انت بتساعدهم انت بتعرف اننا يخشوا البحر جاي تقول لي ينزل يقول لي قال انا ماشيين نكرم سلفاكير ونني كل منا ويجي وكل منا كوين بنو جوجلي وكل منا كانوا ناقص انتوا لازم تطلعوا برا يوم ما يجزع شغل ما فشل جاء تاني الناس الموطنين قاعدين في يونس السلاطين دول قاعدين يعرفوا تطلعوا برا يوم 10 يعني 11 علينا ده علينا ما موطنين نشر علينا بنشر كويس انا كده انا ماشي في يوم انتهت الناس انا ما اعرف كان ده من وش يقول لي شيء كرم سلفاكير الناس تعمل سيلبريشن وده المشكله بس بيقولوا يجوا كوين كده
I will stop here. Go ahead. كلام بتاعه ده له زمن. بدون لا كلام كثير المليجة بتاع قدام في ملكال وشنو ده أخونا إدوارد.
I مشكلة شنو ويلتون طبعا زول اللي قاعد يتكلم أول ده هو بيتكلم في نيويورك أنا أنا بعرف هو قاعد في نيويورك لكن كان problem here some of the live videos in social media here are personal. Chiga ya kawun chimada actually chiko jen loy ke something community based on community ran ban ngaga de nam personal live den loy kule jam about the community. So some of the live is nonsense. You can listening, you can hear anything, but some of them is nonsense. Even on here, I cannot do live with something like this, but có cái nonsense. Ama le ben cái nó là last thing cái nữa. You already know. Jam đây yên đây chạy ra đấy thì chỉ đến cái chulu là kin kabig leo aliu. I know what they can do. Just overbrand of social media for a long time. Lana ran chỉ đến nên ý đuổi. One of the coi chỉ come try like riêng mai chả come party chỉ xem pi Facebook. Ya chứ parties juga chỉ cái tem bị Facebook cái con nào pet red card của biết cái bên cái regime ngồi đi nó cũng ngã bên, lakin it doesn't work, nothing work, okay, but always it will not work. So cái đàn này bị vô cái giảm thì nên là vô cái giảm loại awareness thì nó yên này đang nói đi more information, yên chỉ cái vô cái này vô cái we need to hear it out also. Có bulu air it out da jana go randang tau dang pe ago ping okay but ama iran chit di dua da chit live for a long time kwang ge chen success anyway but no na chit puk look di jam tung chu look all the time but there's nothing wrong also like there's nothing change I chen ga girot kwa ke yen de an jam tin ga kan lakin aja ku you respond yen lo vi padang lui at this time I believe in the same response chit ko an yen chu kon lo the work I don't think do book their response more than response on chu lo chi wo kran chit Johnson wolin she reject and she went ke governor with Upper Nile you can no na chi got that problem abadok up now or kedene just air with it's okay nobody know but abadok sa tek to de na mi kala ke lakini nep the Johnson wolin nep da golek o acha pi wan wela chik dok pani chol magenes ke koi wan chila hortum and I chik dok the activities there kaloy then there will be a lot of airing some more information yen almayim yin ba pat ko bangor ki la tuen ko na karang ba ja be ran chol joga kwe chat kwe link to messenger de yen.
Ya jama lo finas lisa guiding hinak mabasa marutandenka. I will try to bring my small Arabics and English in. The reason we are here tonight is, there are two Shuluk men who've been keeping calling, and such of thing they cannot be ignored. We are just coming tonight to tell to and ask some Shuluk. The message that sent out by the guy called Abulek, his official name is Ukony. Are you guys on the same page? Because he's calling people of Ruwen to be genocide by Shuluk. He's calling Mulut County to be attacked by a bullet in Kwetguang. He's calling Rang to be attacked. Are these whether he's under influence of something or is really with the Shuluk? That's what we want to know. Because we are telling Shuluk to stop such people. As we speak, there are a couple of thousand in Rang town. Rang is a city of Jengpada. As we speak, my own city, Malut, who were attacked by Wolon, we still have Shuluk now. In Malakal, we have Shuluk. Where in the world somebody had a mind to call a war while your tribesmen are still living in that people you call them enemy? This is what we are saying. This needs to be stopped because each community got its own crazy people or sagranin kunfi sukurjin bitao. Kalamde they can be picked up. Calling Ruwen to be genocide by Shuluk. Kalamdema is a serious Jama ya Shuluk. That's one thing we came out. Kalambita Malakal, you've been accusing, especially this boy and Edward, that Padang is the problem. Padang militia had to be this. While you leave your own 10,000 Shuluk militia who attacked the Padang before. It's not fair, Jama. These are the things that we are saying in the state of that. And then on top of that, you are saying it was the Dinka who calling the UN so the UN can hand over the POC to the Dinka. Where the Dinka get the power? Kalam de Masa. Edward went and talked so far against the disarmament in 2007. Ator, Umator, Kilnat, Bitaman, and Chulu were disarmed. Kalamde is not right. It's not true. Because disarmament started from Lawnware and Jongle, people of the board. These were the first people to be disarmed. From 2007, 2008, 2009, disarmament were all over throughout the country. Who should have been disarmed alone. This is a false accusation too. If you are not safe, why you don't go to your own homeland where you will be safe? There are Chiluk living in the West Bank, pure 100% Chiluk land. Why you don't move from Malakal to there? And then you try to make all this, you go to Wow thing, or land, Dinka, Charlotte land to Wow. What do you know about land of Wow? These propagandas, Junubin, these are the things that we want to warn the Shuluk people. They need to calm down. We are on a peace right now. A current Apernal state governor is the son of Shuluk. They should speak peace, not war. In Jonglei State, a governor is the son of Nuer. A son of Nuer. In Bentiu, is a son of Nuer is governor. So entire Apernal, there is no Dinka who is governor. Maybe deputy is governor. These are all lies makers. In Malakal, they will come in a daytime doing their own business. They will sell out the tea, vitamin, akil, And that if they are not safe, why they were allowed to be in town. Leave alone Malakal. My own hometown. Babura Darafa wala Shiluk Lisa, Fitarabal Sare, Fishiluk Fu. Died from Maluta as we speak. Le Makatan. Fishiluk Furang Le Makatan. But these are the nonsense that we need to tell the Shiluk people what these people are doing. If you are with them, that's fine. If you are not with them, you need to stop them. Because this is hurting us. Matodrub not become emotional like that. Kaman gal derin yamun kes nas plan bamud a wambita shunu. Wukon alwala de suma golek ma hu bara kan fi nas ana arabu kan gaaj mana fikin dol tend to be our enemy. Kan indana William Samuel, kan indana wala de kan gaaj bi shurta de kaman mar he was deport who was a group of these people. Mazul mumkin is playing with that. And as we speak, there are some Shuluk, we know that their mother are in Mulu as we speak, the family. Why are you calling to attack those towns? No Razbitak, ma Shahal, wala Shahal. Padang, Dar es Salaam. And Jeng in general have nothing to do, like I say. UN mind halaka madinka. The government of the current South Sudan is not a government of Dinka. I will repeat it and repeat it. 550 MPs are not Dinkas. They came from all 10 states, from different tribes. The 5 vice presidents, they are not all Dinka. 2 vice presidents are Dinka. 2 vice presidents are Nuer. 1 vice president is Bari. Where did it translate to be the Dinka? Entire Apernal 3 states, there is none Dinka is not governor. You go to the Equatoria, all 3 Equatorial states, the governor are from Equatorial itself. Western Bargazal is Paratit, except Werrap and Lake State, and then Northern Bargazal are the only 3 Dinka. So where did you fit here? Not because you think of it, they don't of it. Kalam de Masaya Jama. But then calling Melija Bitabadan is a problem, people like this is where we came from. And you still blaming Atar who died. And they are claiming in Atar the Montak of Tao. This guy called Edward. This is where Montak of Tana Lema called. Delay, Kalam de Hagiga, Majiba Warak, Yauni Man Shakle Jama. Jiba Warak Bitaku, and Memshi Mahakam. So we are very clear tonight that Shiluk, they are not safe in Malakal. Jeng Padang is calling the UNPOC had to be relocated to the West Bank. They will kill themselves later and then they will claim Padang kill people. No. UN had to be told to move that because West Bank is 100% Mafizul Baktulu. Kalim Shio good enough. If UN is good with them, us, they will be saved there. Hanino guna ino salam ya, nati tkelam luka bata salam. Wale de min wala shunu, nas lista bitkelam be amu tunar lenas. Tayyib, namul shunu. Can we go back to 32 state? That's what you want? So you will be given your Pashut state. Go and rule yourself and leave us alone, Jeng Padang.
32 state, I don't think they will accept it too. 32 state is gonna make them cry more.
No, manadil u belakad rosnas gabel dil. Okay, 32 galo denga laga more. Now we go back to 10 state. We are still in the 7 state. The Dinga, as currently we speak, we are in the 7 state, except Equatoria, the state that Dinga are not. But in Apernal, Barkazal, and Unity State, Dinga are within the 10 state, we are in 7 state. There is nowhere you can take that population out. And Edward Kalaminu Kalambitao Masalfa, women they did not vote for Salfa 2010, Shulukulu vote le Lamakol. Hey, Kalambe is Hagiga. You don't vote for me, then how can I will deal with you? It is not me saying, it's she saying in his video here. Gal sabab ta shuluk ma dinaida bada min da man intakhabat. Shuluk kullu fi intakhabat 2010 ma board le SPLM. Board le lama call DC. And you still asking President Gali President is not employing shuluk. If the own shuluk who were in the SPLM need the seat, this is the democratic. When you lose, you lose. And you don't blame people. And you cannot blame the president because you don't like the president from the first place. You vote for Lemakol, which is not going to be president until Jesus comes.
No, but Michael bita lama call and in Wilson. Michael ta lama call also even big body here that lama call and here Lano a party after party after party. So in a party liabnam, you will not success. In a year party liabnam, you will not success. Even though big government and lama call around in, it's still gonna be a loser. Lano and will be lose a cheer come in lama call. Pa yen wan chi lu body yen lama call ngi chi no tak tok di ka dalu ayi ga no ku nyok ko no na don't di lu body cha do lama call ken be ko ti dan wan lu yen body chi ara ne be the party le party e ka ting de won karang won you man na tu chen ka chat ga to ma chirilo e ngi chi ga party ja lu to ko ya la chan te ne ke ga against the government when yen lu system lakin nga ga lu against with opposition but even Lama call that or again his position. I care again his fellow look. Around again his position. So in a kai way will look a position in a week. For Lama call after party to after party. I care call his success. So they can
Pungichel yesterday himself Edward. He's saying that he's praising those of Soma. Galnas Thomas or Fagana Amina Emmanuel, whom Yaonas Katab work like UN, and Inu Nazbuta Malakal Mayaral, Galuman Katab Kalam, UN Santa Kalam. Who are they? They'll rebels. For all now they are celebrating this. And look how they're putting themselves into danger. Now you are telling us people in the TOC in Malakal, they are become under the NAS rebel or under the Soma rebel. So people who
have Mika in Wilson the TOC kulela le under government ki bin by chen mojal ma ine Mika there will be no movement la movement eting gana universe na luyen chajao Pakega ngichi to le unimeda leu kadan they will not be something. Pakega niya to be unimeda woten can be allegation jo loy lana be na yo lana unimed one. Edaman one 2016 chinga ino ni unimeda chi pai di da go chi coin ke yuan ke rebel. Chi go coin ready ke rebel and then unimed. So unimed ke tinga ke rebel benefit in I benefit kai ke I give benefit the kuma benefit in, Pa yen and rebel and unimit can be to like in with I check be and a garden warga be unimit re Chidia cake la unimit under control the country I check and control by rebel like rebel kuma jay. So now you can you and then jay already kale kang nam will ken warga down one get goli and a loy approve like in nothing can approve from them. If I can I chapting I jam ke already bukadong nim tang kung adiene ban ko so ke lo adep chigutong yig Johnson Woling ko chigutong yig I don't know the joke ro tie no ne ngo ke ro dak pin ki chik operation tok jalo ka dia ngo problem ke ro dak pin ka dia ban kana to tan ko ajai ke chik operation lo ka dia tok chan ke ka de ke again za kuma tawan Luel ke system jadi tau ke gena apa lui. So nguci ke ru lui unite ku lui ki tok tene ke kai system ban ke. So kana elu da ke yi pa lat su.
Kalam tani, they need to know that something to do with Malakal is not easy. we lost thousands of the young men. Malakal was captured 3 times and recaptured by 3 times. A majority of people who died then is Jing Padang. And we know the UNPOC have a lot of agulek in the IO of Riek Machar. When the Malakal was being recaptured and captured and recaptured, Maukin Bitaman Kulu, they were rent to the UN. Indum Asila Fiwoj as we speak, Ashan Bus government Bitana the very weak. They have Asila. They'll man normal people. Yes, Finus one, Finas Kubar, Fishinu, Lakin al Shabab al Gaidin, the Kulu Del militia. Bita Gulek. We know that. So for somebody like Edward saying, oh, the militia have to be moved out from Malakal, yeah, Edward.
Alwele Malikia Labia de Malaka.
Gal Malaysia bita da padang bisho kushuru mutlum de kalishi lo bara fi Malakal. Belai. Wena golek bita asharali bita ulo.
Lakin yenen kalwil kana ko ba jod ngi ci de taw no.
We lose the life 4 times.
Lakin there is a proof. They not prove, you know, Kajiamenata or, you know, Dal there is the Padang White Army Tau Nijinin exactly Chichulu proof.
Yeah, he's saying that he knows, he been even accusing Padang that those who have been killed is Padang. Padang, Malaysia who killed people.
Ma Michael ki nin Wilson ki ga chicken Nijinin Lan Yin Man Ran J Tawan. If rare can deploy lakin ade tongbo you can fight like a soldier. So you have a problem. Okay, quite in one lakin exactly I can Malaysia actually exactly when you lui do exactly ka again is chulu wala again is anything aliu. Lakin the chen ban ke fighting ran ban taban ran ban talk, you know. Và thì trên bên cái trò cái đó phía đây ở đây Iran nó này yên chứ thuộc là khi nhìn cái nó develop, you can lui development, you know, employment you can lui in vậy. So quay chứ cái lui deployment nào cũng mà gì chứ, cái quay cái cho gì cái chẳng các cái là khi nhìn trên này này dễ rồi thì là khi cái lui deploy. So in đây phía chứ phía đây dễ also. So ai chém mà lý giải. So thì trên bên cái trò cái yên là vẫn là tiền. Và kia nó có bị nghe vô rồi trên Malaysia exactly talk là cái những chiếc propaganda các những chiếc lỗi và yên nắng nhà chứ đằng này nó one of the cái gì mà ready Jackson là khi là chiếc các chuyện trên Facebook đó là khi nothing work rồi chiếc cái video đấy chả cái giảm là khi we can talk also but they will not even success also ở trên success đó cái they can talk they can do everything riêng mà chả cái chứ qua lối nó cái ran chi bedic riêng mà chả hoàn nó gãy cái đuổi ene tayo ko wana ka nim ka gai cái này chairman din riêng mà chả đấy của bé at this time riêng mà chả is no good now so people are want to run out again to look for another man the man who riêng mà chả is no good anymore và cái bé look around betting another man you know yeah every day looking for the new people like there will no success on it. Lano is sticking on one thing, that is the success. Lakin jumping, there is no success. Will stay there in the Facebook for 20 years. Lakin I can be a sheep. Nothing can be win, you know. Even be there more than 700 people watching, it's still gonna be a loser one day. Yeah, so in Chile, Wilson and be our banner, the Namkalu, even the bandwidth thing in a carbon with Banlo join.
Yen conclusion ba loy wo to ko jali chin ke ngara yen an jam tong jeng misba musikin la de ko pada taban ki bi wo bi ci wo team wo ci busy ko yen ke yug wel wan bay lon pelan tior woni ko kam akko bu ka da taw ke de ko bi wo ci busy all this months in a kind of waiting social media ka ju ja kwen gorot lakin pira America ne ki ko ta western world. They are repeating a lot of talks, we know Edward, if he were the man enough, he should have to unblock the old son of the Dinka Padang, specifically, so we can debate with him. But now he's blocking everybody. This three
Zol is scared. Taban Zol loser always. He don't want you. I know if you come, you will make things better really. So that is why he's scared to debate. Lano debate they will tell the truth. Like in somebody who is afraid for debate, that is why he block you because he don't want to hear the reality. Who there propaganda all the time. Yeah.
Mr. Yen Kabala will quite a padang, Taban will quite a dolly or pin a pitch. One thing that you jump at the ruin, like a really in the Chila Barati Kendall, big wetting, ruin making web begin. Yeah, and you jump like 3-time video in big ruin, big attack, big genocide, loy, boom yidi. Fayet come at the dolly you ruin. Piang, even though it's in the dig loy, can a call bang yakin serious. We quite home look jarang kaman yene wanti ni tok sio katir ino non badi na ngi ku ke ka gidur den right now dial den ayen we lakin ki chak ngi be bai aban ko da rege we rege ke to ku kaga yik dia ku kaga yik mi du mudun e miskela very complicated kan wacha la ka again and again tangwa ne yen liap mo e shilu grer mo ki ga den communication ulo ko yob telefona Kigal will in Muluti police back. We were in a calam is not make up. Nina can be in tabo online. And we could not just emails much Manata carrying a cake. I cheer on Ben get it in the people will have to I about come Zaman get it. Will achieve it. Sangrialina, the age my family Katauti during the Wulin Babur. At a talk with Changal, talk panda. Chick took Babu. And a chick took Dom called bigger can a but thank God I chick Benato, cake when Babu took Dom King Changal. Fayan and quite well awake. I do a chat quick, quite get it and quite chicken. But then a quite chicken in communication, quite on the ground. Fa can I let quite a rank of would couldn't think it better. Kawake Pinga Blogger ko about in tapping. Can where they really and actually do a kit of some kind of Rangachi. No, the Luigi Chulu Chupa King Louis Ferrang, but the Luigi Chulu Gran, Chuluan, a Chera, a kind of town, what in a compute. I can't be there. Chulu got up there. In a you would teach him a quite Chulu Jammer and a more young. I can be Rana T and Kenny GM, K. Chilwell K. Speak person, but at Gabila. I can hear a chicken in the Koiko How. By in a Canadian view tonight, Ben Lawick walk Uki Yit Quadret. There are a lot of videos you could play, but we're busy. But we are monitoring them. But then I teach you to look in Salam Week. I Louis or Bucara, Louis Key by Gamke Karar. Ki Madid Malaka. Wachima Quenil and then told Malaka 1950. A king wouldn't quit by a pananga. Kobe be like a pay. King Tabane club met a bit of Bitagra. Which I'm a Quenil. The man ye king and ye king in Wato Malaka, working again with Malaka. I king there where I get like the current woody, well a rock. Like bigger jot with them well along to. 91 chi quite away, look by Thion 83, 84. That book I benefit PCA in a little by a pandit. A Jama, the Chico majority, Medina. And we qualify back by Chiman Chi Jing while I you came to the Thion, the big young will a Juba pandit. Mamkin. By any can I can be woke. Will get a chick visitor, but then come a chicken dollar you want to react. Daigi, Manuan die with, Tong then I go chin to big will. A dear women are on where one time and a copying where you, where you, Iran Pioli. Share up you to one, I will bear a baby, Louis use. Manin where you may regenerate one, Pedri, where you got reaction. At the big galti in a big napping. Mana salami and long of the keeping. Jingidi, quite a ben highway badin. Jaman Ranichol Kiri and Paul to dig in Talam ko below. kri jeng ene yaga especially jengu we ko ju pada. There are big examples in the book when le salam sanya Addis Ababa malakal ci wono ku ci dom 4 time ci ki gam gemayu kuna iran woni ki atur pan ci dom ci ra capture 4 time kila bagam tamradin mamam alo bi salam riyo ko briya yani pan ci rem victim na tiang nyor go to dom yiro jamit ke padang ke jabot dom nimra talada nimra arba ko jata ngulon bita babur wakira ben gam wane ni fa we ade gel lo rabbi gel ken ko bakta ba tubuni wulon jamgi bor jamgi elwele ladan bi gam pin ko chupin wana de celebration den ko big loy kiri ci woni gam tinwa kana ala koy ko bi ki bi la ko ngin well ke loy ka ken la ki dai ke pet dai ki ko beloy kan tak dang bi la wel ay ci yeg mala kala ka yin du ko ra ko may chubu ko ken ay ko ci kay we ke ga ko ta to ko ban wel ci bi ko pani jingwan de nga men ko yiri men ci lu kun ki ci ram ko pa dog na ma ka ja kun ay pingwan ye baba di la wonu ko ne ci ne ke jakala yim kon na la re nin ke ro pa ek cham yim ci men ale chok no yim ko di lu jo yen ki ye lu ko ci ka fa yen pe ci dit an yo lin chale te win cha be gamalaj ki ci nyale chen we be ne je wondu nyale je to ku we ku iman net ke wonde abi ku pial yo me jidit ene ken ke dug la ko yen we chu ko le we ko dai wo ko jiten ko ga chi ge ru gu ba chol bi le luk da bi le luk ko ti chen jam ne ti ne won chu wo chol bi le luk katir ke we ada ken wo ku chiro ga ma ne chu le wo ke wo cha jam ne chi nan chin ran nam iran pa su lakin pa ndu ni chi le pa le we te de gan ko ga yo we alen ko ga jeng ba ne ai we che jeng ya go ti ko ga dai chu de de den ran to ji shut down one in Manuel ka one pit ke 2 years ago sa ko ji jabe don ke too active ke wer ke ro nyan to
nga ka lele Emmanuel wala lele nga
yido
ran lele ci down
ma Manuel ka ken wani ke pit ke yi pelek yi denga ma denga ci ben gog wana ko la yo ke ran kin ti da won je wil na pelek pe na ben ma tung when I do a lot of we adapt according to ideological in talk of geographical reason. Pelag ban ki tay ko ñom na ci garab jaare lu wana les pele ci pelag nga dien ci lu kadu nga awan je kay research ni ko la moy ngeran ci ni fa yene ke ni Daniel in chale ku ayu positive
yen ay chen ka dit bal wel yan ko je ya da do la no yan an che lui ka daman dia ide nya dengan dia ke ka baloi ka yen in chale ya de ke na badong ti dia wal batio ka wo ja ba yo ke
abet yo ko en ci
okay khalat de ku ida yen we ku ke le we kai kwan we tin fa wo bi jo ba do chen de si wo daman ja ba yo ke yen we cha ke le thank you